Greetings, everyone. Hello, welcome. Yes, this is a different day. It is Monday, and it is going to be Monday, Wednesday, and Sunday for the rest of the year. And we'll see after that how that's going to go. It's just a Earth schedule change, and so we'll see. I don't have any plans. Zaf and Mr. Villager were asking me on Saturday if I had any plans for Christmas. I don't know. That's still up in the air. Vincentius has a project, and that project might keep us from traveling at this particular point because he needs to be able to record. And so we're looking into things like that. Now, this morning on Twitch, I wanted to do something, and I wanted to do it on Twitch just to, because Twitch is where you do those things. I wanted to go into the flatland and work on something, and I found something that I thought was not working, and it wasn't. But the reason that I thought it wasn't working was actually wrong. So I think actually for the first hour, I think I'm going to go into the flatland and try and do what I was doing. So we're going to go to the flat world. So I need to put a tower. And there it is. Dun, 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 dun. Look what color it is now. This is so funny. I need to put a tower in near the shopping center so that people can live there. And yeah, it keeps changing. That's the thing that happened. And so I thought that it was that I updated Structurize, but it wasn't Structurize. It was the updates period. I was using my my scan from 19. So I was using my scan, and I can't. Because it's too far back and there's something that doesn't match. The blocks don't match anymore. So I'm going to have to forget about that building. And this one's okay. We're just going to redo it. And the way we're going to redo it is I'm going to go to the original urban birch, and we'll just have to start from scratch. That's the problem, that 19 isn't translating into 21 properly. So we're going to start with an urban birch. And here we are. So let's switch to urban birch. And we're just going to do this from the original tower fundamentals, which looked like this. Level 5, and raise it up so that I can make sure that I have all the pieces that I need. Yeah, I need it to be there. Okay, so now we're going to do stuff. This is going to be a little tiny bit harder. No, I think it's going to work out. I think it's going to be okay. So that's what I want to do. So let's come here and let us, this is going to be fun actually. Let us set this right here. Let us construct it. Boom. That's very sweet. So they delayed the fireworks so you could get out of the build tool and actually see the fireworks go off. And I think that's so sweet that they did that. So here we are. Unfortunately, I didn't turn off citizens in time. So we do have a single person. but he is just going to go upstairs in this house and find someplace to live. In the meantime, none of that matters for us. We're going to do this. We're going to X, and that makes all of that go away. So the thing that we don't need oh, I forgot it had that on top. Wow. Okay. That's interesting that they did a top to it. That's how much it's changed. So this is going to be interesting, and this is going to be curious, but we're going to try it. And what I need is a scan tool, which I have, and then I need to mark this building. So we're going to mark this building from here on the ground. Oh, nope. I need actually to put something there. Hold on. Let's put these. That way I can come back to the correct mark every time. I'm going to put one there. And I'm going to put one here. I have to have one up in the air in order to cover a portion of that part right there. So there they are. So there's 1 and 1. And now let's do it. So number 2 is going to be right there. That's the second position. Let's come up over the top, and the first position is going to be right there. So we now have a building. So now we're going to look at the resources. So one of the things that we're definitely going to do is make it match the Aquatica and underwater base style. So it's going to be me. It's interesting, but that's been happening. It's going to be in concrete, orange and white concrete. So we'll start with removing the spruce. If I remove it, oh, it's going to remove it from inside too. No, that's different. Yay! Okay, so let's start by removing the spruce. We're just going to have to remove the flower pots and things. But let's start by removing the spruce stairs. So let's do stairs, S-T-A-I-R, and we're not getting S-T. Oh, wait. Wrong place? No, that's the right place. Let's look. Let's go through the list this way. Vincentius. If I don't find any stairs on this list, I think that the problem is actually still there. And sure enough, there are no stairs listed. Now I know that Style Colonies updated. Hold on. And this is the thing that happens. So there's a new location for stuff, and stairs is not coming up. So I'm not going to be able to do it because I'm still having the problem. The fact that the program can't find stairs in this building means that it's still not working. So let's see if it can find birch. So it finds birch, fine. And when we go to replace the birch, so see these birch, replace it. We're going to replace it with concrete, with white concrete. And there it is. Select, and there you can see that it all changed. Let's change the outside diorite. So let's go to diorite for a minute. D-I-O, diorite, and replace with concrete. Concrete, white, and nope.
White concrete.
Wrong way. That was me. Sorry. I-T-E, C-Y-N-C-R-E-T-E. White concrete.
Top one is the normal one.
Block.
That's the top one. That's just white concrete.
White concrete. Okay. And there it goes. So you can see the entire building is white. I was supposed to be doing orange, but that's okay.
Where were you?
So the reason I called you is, so these are stairs right here.
Okay.
And these are stairs. These pieces are stairs up here. And when I go here, show resources, stairs.
Yeah, look for stairs, because stairs is in the name, is farther into the name. So look for, are they birch?
No, they're
Oak?
spruce, R-U-C-E, stairs.
That's interesting. So go back, get out of the tool, and go back up to them.
X, go back up to them.
Oh, just go up to the planters, yes.
Pick one.
Yeah, duplicate.
Just a second. I need some space here. Let me put this away. Oh, that's glass. Let me put that there. And then let's come here and duplicate. Okay.
That's spruce stairs.
Spruce stairs.
So go back into the tool.
So going into the tool, show spruce.
And that's Frozen Urban Residence 5.
Not there. And even more so, if I want to, so for instance, wait a second, I'll show him something for a minute. Vincentius Primus, by the way, people, is who you are hearing. Those are white concrete stairs, which, no, I actually want to make those go away, but there isn't a way to do
You'll
it.
just have to do it manually.
I'll have to do it manually, and I didn't. It's a good thing, because look at that. They're not going to be picked up anyway on that side, because those are outside of the build.
Oh, maybe that's why they're not showing.
Why aren't these showing?
Oh, those are inside. Okay.
And so what it means is that I would have to go and fix all of this manually. And the whole point of coming in here was not having to do that, because even though, wait for a second, Vincentius, I want to show you. So even though all that and all that, when I went to change these, see those right there? These are stone, smooth stone slabs. Okay, and let me get the tool for a second. Show. Slab.
And that's the same one.
So there's smooth stone
Urban
slab.
Residence 5.
Yes, it is.
How
Smooth.
can that be the same one if the materials are all different?
What do you mean if the materials are all different?
Those materials aren't the same as those materials.
Right. I didn't use this. I'm using
built
this
one and changed it.
scan
Okay.
tool, but I built one from scratch from the present urban birch, and I'm changing. So slab stone, right there. See, it's
Smooth
right
stone
there.
slab.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Replace with concrete. White concrete slab. Select. I'm just going to give it a minute and change. See what happened?
Prismarine.
See that?
Or turquoise concrete.
I think it's warped.
Oh, yes it is. Yeah, so that is definitely...
It's not working.
That's definitely an ID change.
It's a huge ID change. And
the fact that it would show up that way in the
yeah,
tool.
they're going to have, they must be going to notice it when they build.
Yeah.
Because that is crazy. So that's what happened to me this morning.
Get on GitHub and see if it's already been reported.
Okay, that's what happened to me this morning, and so that's why this building looks like this, with this crazy metal in the glass area. And if you could see the stairs, actually it's this, that these were laying flat and it didn't lay them flat. It's just really wild. It's so weird. So I can't make the building I want to make because it involves undoing all the stone, all the outside. See this outside part here? All of that would have to be undone. All of these, for instance, I can remove just for now, because I think it's just going to be fine when they get it straightened out. But I can remove the flower pots, and that will remove the flowers, Flower, although it's going to remove them from everywhere, not just from the outside of the building, but from the inside. We'll just have to put flowers back in, and we're going to remove them, period. And so they are all gone from all of the locations, and that's fine. Now this piece on the outside here, I think I'm actually going to have to, it doesn't matter. See what's happening there? It's not going to matter anyway, because those, yeah, and these right here, I'd have to take those off. The other ones, these will come off because they're beyond. I can take this top off now. Mr. Villager! Oi, Mr. Villager, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm trying to do something, and of course, you know me, I've just kind of, let's replace those. And let me see, that didn't do, oh, I just changed the building. Okay, hold on a second. How am I? I'm good. I have some news. Today is Monday. My normal stream days are Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But for the rest of the year, 2024, I am going to be streaming Monday, Wednesday, and Sunday. So I'm only going to be streaming those days. It has to do with the real world. There are things that I have to alter the schedule for so that I can be available for the real world. And there we go. So there's 2 positions. So that's fine again. And so, oh, you noticed, huh? And so, right now I was trying to see if I could do something here, but there's something going on with Structurize right now. And is my tree done? Trees. Yeah, this would be way early. This would be way early. The family tradition for my family when I was a kid was that Santa brought everything. He brought the tree, he brought the little play fireplace that we had, he brought the gifts, he brought the decorations. All of that arrived on Christmas Eve. And as we grew up, that began to be like going out and getting the tree the week of Christmas and having it. But then the tree would be up until the middle of January, because I think there's a feast. I think it's the Feast of the Epiphany. So it would be up for that whole time period. Or it's I think it's the Feast of the Epiphany, I think. So yeah, however, as an adult, we are usually with family I'm going back. I can't do anything, so I'm just going to go back. So let us escape, let's save and quit to title, and let's do single player, and let's go to Arnaaluk. And so trees? No. Every once in a while, Vincentius Primus and I will be someplace long enough to decide that we're going to have our own tree. But usually we are either part of like our artist colony, or we are part of other family celebrations, and that is done already. This Christmas, I'm really torn, Mr. Villager. I'm torn because I don't feel like celebrating Christmas. I don't feel like celebrating at all. I don't feel like celebrating. But that is something that has to be measured against being changed by some event that's happened that's terrible. And so if you have an event that happens and you are unhappy about it, sometimes it's better to continue to do the things that you would normally do, to show that those terrible things do not affect you, don't affect you. But in this case, I don't care. I don't care. And Vincentius, is he ready? What does ready mean? He has a project, and that's the other reason why I am curtailing. I am changing my schedule, is because he requires time to record, and we're both in this, where we are right now, we're both sharing the room, and he needs to do like vocals and guitar and keyboards and things like that, and you would hear all that in the background. So right now, that is the other reason. So is he ready? He's always ready. I don't know. Let's ask him. Vincentius, Mr. Villager is asking if you are ready. But I should qualify that question with the thing that he asked me first. He said, "Is your tree done?"
Ready for the holidays? Absolutely not.
He said, "Absolutely not." Ready for the holidays? Absolutely not.
I'm still not ready for Thanksgiving, and it was last month.
my gosh. Yeah. So there are times, hi, you're not a fan, Malaysia. You know, I should keep you because you're not. And change your mind. Athletics. But she doesn't have enough of what we need. So we're waiting for two things, Mr. Villager. We're going to have kids. We're waiting for Lionel. Lionel's working on the children's school right now. And I think he just needs some things, but he's actually going to work on this building. And when it's done, we'll see what it looks like, and we'll see if it's okay for a children's school. I know, sorry, we're kind of bah humbug about the holiday right now. So that changes. What happens a lot of times for us is some magical event changes how we feel, and the holiday suddenly is available to us. And that hasn't happened yet. So that's how we're going to look at it. It's nighttime, isn't it? It's morning, crack of dawn. And here comes everybody. There goes Leroy. Oh, Leroy, I know. Let me look.
Good to
Does
see
it
you.
say he hasn't had any sleep? Nobody's slept, so we'll have to look at that. Leroy has probably one of the longer commutes. And I'm going to come back here while we're waiting. Ryan is starting. Lionel is starting on the school. And let me see my buildings here. And there's Hallie. Hallie's working on this building and bringing it up to a level 2. This is Hallie now at a level 3. I beg your pardon. So she finished bringing her builder's shop up to a level 3. This is the new sugar farms. This is the underwater base sugar farm, which is really a gorgeous thing. And it is now a level 1. This is an Aquatica sugar farm, and I chose the sugar farm over the sugar field to put here, and I actually really like it quite a lot. So these are the two sugar farms. This is the animal food farm, but technically it's the Minecraft food farm. Right here, no one's working here yet. We're going to grow Minecraft food in this area because that's what the animals eat. And one of the things that we're going to grow almost immediately are, let's see, in this one I can do 2 when the time comes. But the seed that we're probably going to pick for here is carrots. And across the way, the seed that we're going to pick for here is potatoes. So let's come here and we'll pick potato as the seed right here. And wait, why didn't that do? I didn't select it. Potato select, and there we go. Now we have the other one that we're supposed to put in, and I think we did put it in. Hold on for a moment. Let's look here. Let's see if I have a shovel. I do. And let's take this away. And sure enough, there's the other field, level 1. And in this field, we're going to grow, so we're growing carrots, potatoes. We could grow beets, or we could grow, there's something else that we need. And I can't think of what it is. Let's come here for a sec. Let's see if I can find, this is food here, but this is Minecolonies food. if it will remind me. Oh yeah, wheat. Yeah, we're going to grow wheat here. We're going to grow the, we don't need a lot, and we already have a lot. So pick a seed, and we're going to do wheat. And there we go. And we're just going to put wheat seeds in. And this is a 5. Let's bring it to a 2 for right now until it's ready. And there we are. So we don't have anyone here yet. And we'll work on that. So look at all this. Look at all these empties. Look at this. And Hallie is working on apartments here. And this is, I'm not even sure this is level 1 yet. Oh, yay! Let's look and see if we can get Leroy closer. Let's see if we can find him. There he is. Nope, this isn't closer. So this is definitely not closer. So this is farm. These are for the farmers who are living right there. Let's come down the hall here. Leroy would have to be in this apartment building here. Or I think there's one more apartment building on the other side over here. Let's check for a second. And he would have to be in that apartment building. This one right here. So let's look. Yes. Let's see if this has changed. Ryan is here. Hold on. Ooh, mixed. She's putting in elevators. Excellent. So this is a 2, but we need it to be a 3 for Leroy to be here. These are all filled up, so that's not going to happen. So that's why Leroy has the commute that he has, unfortunately. We're going to have, I'm just going to see, I think I'm going to get children today. I'm going to get children. We're going to have little tiny kids. We're going to have some kitties. I think we can only have 2 to start, but this will be interesting. Successfully. Yay! Excellent. Excellent. That is wonderful to hear. So, for instance, when the school is ready, if we got kids, one of the families would live here. Let's go upstairs here. This is a level 3 of the C apartment. And look at this. Look at this cute little place here. And then over here, there's the parents' bedroom. And this is perfect. So we will definitely use this one. There is another one. I think it's 4 tails. This is first mistake, and then 4 tails, 5 tails. Their apartment, they have a TV. Yeah, this apartment has a bed for the parents and a bed for the child, and it is really, really, really nice. So remember that we have steampunk. This is a steampunk universe. So there is a mixture of modern technology and the like. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that huge screen. That's pretty intense. It is. They have an interesting design in here. This one doesn't have the elevator yet, which is curious. But it's very nice, and I like it. And so we're going to have one of these apartments in every single building, every single one of these. Yay, Ryan! Excellent. Ryan is finished. And look at this. Here we go. This is looking more like a school. I think that the kids are going to be here rather than be in the lecture hall. So let's bring Chin over here. Oh, we have Druid. Yes, that's right. Let's come to teacher. Let's do no. And there's Chin. So we're going to have Chin come over and start getting this school ready. So this is the downstairs. He's going to get to the upstairs in a little bit. And then this won't look like a cobblestone building. So yeah, this is much better with the diorite, and we'll probably feel better. It is nighttime and everyone is going to go back to work. Look at him. He's still working. Thank you. Good gracious. He's actually going to work a little bit later. That's nice. Chin's working still. So it's not quite night yet. See the clock? So up, and there goes Kenzo and Chin. And they both live in this building. And Kenzo and Nina live there. And then we have June. June is in this building. And Paloma, why are you two standing here? Mildred, what's wrong with this? Do these not go up high enough? These are fine. What's wrong with you guys? Why aren't you using those? Okay, they did something. No. Okay, there we go. What you doing? That's one of the druids in that other apartment. Okay, everyone's fine. Everyone's in bed. You hope that our children have plenty of time in the future to have things like these beyond helping the villages struggle, or half of it for helping the parents. Yeah. I hope so too. I do. I do indeed. Let's look at the people again. Just on the off chance that there might be someone, and we'll assign June to someplace. Priscilla, I haven't looked at you. Agility, nope. And yeah, this keeps happening. Oakley, hi, Oakley. That's cute. Ooh, interesting stuff Oakley has. Dexterity and agility. She's a flower shop owner. She's a flower shop owner, dexterity and agility. That's Oakley. Hold on a second. We're going to get her. If she doesn't run away. There she is. And for sunflowers, and sure enough, she wants flowers. So there she goes. There's Oakley right there. Let me see if there's some place for her to sleep. There is not. Let's go around to here. Wait, let's go around to the university housing and see if we can put her in that housing for a minute. So Spumanti, I believe, is roommates. Yes, Mildred, Mildred, Paloma, and let's come here, and we're going to assign Oakley here for right now. and where Oakley is going to work. Technically, she can't work there yet, but we're actually going to have her help the builders figure out what they're going to do with this place. So we're going to assign her to her future, which is this flower shop right here. So Oakley is going to manage it, and there she is, right there, 2123. We're going to let her do it. And she's right there. So June actually is a druid. The focus is 25. And yeah, the mana is 30. So she's actually a druid, and we can have her be stationed at one of the apartments. And let's do that. Let me look here for a second. This is the mechanic shop. We can't have anyone here yet. I think we have to study mechanics first. Let me see what it is. It's knowledge and agility. This will be interesting. Okay. And over here in the Fletcher, let's look and see. And this is dexterity and creativity. And Mildred is almost in that position. She actually is. We could have her come over and be a Fletcher, but she also is 35 intelligence. She came in with that 35. So she is actually working as a librarian for the university. And I'd rather have her stay there. So morning is going to happen in a minute or two. And this is the glass shop, and we can't have anyone here yet either. Now we can do the flower, but we can't do anything more with it because I think that the composter has to be a level 3 for the flower shop to be unlocked. So she's there, but we still need to unlock the composter. And I don't remember whether both of them need to be. Let's look and see what this is. This is a level 2. And I think I'll look and see for a little bit. See what I can find. Let's go to the university and we'll just check out those 2 things that should have been actually studied. And we'll do that. We'll see what's happening here. We're going to use Jesse's little apartment right here. Jesse is one of the druids. And I just went to sleep. Wait, did I want to do that? I don't think so. Hold on. What do you have? Really? Cooked salmon? Oh, because you're working. Yes. Okay, let's come here. This is her place. I'm not going to touch her food. Let's get some hearts. Let's be like land people and have hearts. So it's not legs, it's hearts. Hearts. You've got hearts. And let's come here. Michael is already here. And yes. So let's come through here. Hello, good morning. And let's come to technology. And so in order to get a flower shop, we have to have a level 3 composter. So that's what Elena is working on. And that should be done in a little bit. Level 2 for Podzol. This requires, what is that? Podzol. This is a dyer. It also requires a level 3. How is being the feeling of having to face the frost every day? The frost? It wasn't bad today. I actually was out this morning, and it's been mild today. The cold, because we're on the coastline, usually coastlines are a little bit less severe than going inland, and it seems so far is nice. In the beginning, when it first starts being freezing, it's kind of fun. Oh, you were talking about the colony facing the frost every day. I am trying not to go out that often. I'm trying not to go out that often, for sure. Let's come here. So I did, I can. This is one of the ones that we want that needs 16 beehives. We don't need that quite so quickly. Let's come down here. This is what we need. We need an enchanting tower so that we can begin to open the nether, and we'll work towards that. And string and paper. Let's look at something here. Let's see what's in here. We have string. I remember us needing books for something, and this, and glass. I think that's for the glass shop. Well, why do you think you gave me a coat? Oh, yeah. 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 So remember that I am I don't know. I think I wanted a different kind of coat. I think I did. I wanted a different kind of coat. So I remember that I gave you some pictures of the Inuit coats, and I was hoping maybe that might not be too difficult. Let's do something here. I know we want to get a glass shop, so let's come here and let's look. Let's go to technology and let's come down. Let's see if I can find a place where it has glass. We definitely want to unlock the sifter, which we don't have yet. And we want to, there it is. There's a glass blower, and we need a smeltery. An ore smelter level 3. Ooh, we forgot about that. But we can unlock the blacksmith. So let's unlock the blacksmith right here. And there we go. And Yeah. Well, as far as being a fish is concerned, part fish, yeah, it's I can manage that. But I really would love to have one. It would be fun. But we're mostly down here, and so we'll see. We'll see. I really, yeah. So I think, how many things are they researching? One. Let's come here. Let's do the civilian for a minute. There's something that we can do for the kids. So we're not going to do I guess we could do this, but I would rather do where the entire colony gets more education, but I don't see it here. Rather than do the children. Ah, look, I think they separated it. Look at that. I think they separated it. I don't remember that saying or before. Let's try it. Let's do the books and let's see what we can do about that. Let's put these things back in here, which is really nice that we can do that. And we'll work on the other stuff later. Those things are pretty good that we need. And we'll work towards that. And so Michael is researching. Michael's now the only one in the university, and the librarian Mildred is right now the only one in the library doing research. So she's helping Michael. We still hope that I'll be able to make the colony heated, have enough heat so they'll be able to wear summer clothes when the time comes. Yeah, I think so. Right now they're just having fun. The stone, a lot of the stone is pretty chilly right now for them. And the only reason I would wear more clothing is to make them feel more comfortable, to make them feel like you know how if you're out in the cold and you see someone who's not dressed warm enough, it makes you cold. And so that is the reason why I wanted to have something while we're going through this time period where a lot of the buildings are still leaking, like this one, and a lot of the buildings are still made out of super cold stone. And so those things are things that we are working on. I want to find something for a second. I'm missing what I did with Mira, and there's no one here. And let's come through here. I'm looking for, yay, Kenzo. Excellent. He brought one of the buildings up to a level 2. There's definitely no one here. Yeah. So we've got all of these druid stations where there isn't anyone. And when the time comes to have kids, I think that we're going to actually have the druids not be working during that time. So Mira is still assigned here. I thought she was going to give her place up, but she didn't want to. So that means that Arabella, first druid, is someplace else, and I have no idea where. So I know where Khalil is, and I know where the others are. but I don't know where she is. So I'll have to find it. But she's at one of the guard towers that we have in all these different places. This is the warehouse here. We've got these 3 doorways right here, and we might bring them together if it pays to do such a thing. This is one of them right here, and this is the glass shop, by the way. This is the glass shop here, and if you look over there, there's another glass shop, and both these glass shops are actually waiting for research. Hold on. Some sort of huge screen on the mystical site showing images of the sunrise and midday sun. And even, I don't know, is that UV lights? Maybe some of those that have some color. Yes. Yeah. Let's close this for right now. So yeah, we have 3 places that we can see right here. We can see those. We could join them all together and have them go out straight to something. And that would be curious. What would they go out to? Hold on for a sec. And then we'll go back and look at the school. So this is over top of the bay, the submarine bay right down there. And this is the one of the main halls right here. Ah! Help, help, help. I'm not a mermaid. I have hearts. That water was freezing cold. How do you land people stand it? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go back over here. I'm going to change back into a mermaid. Oh my goodness. It's freezing out there. It's freezing. Here we go. Let's come here and let's do this. Okay. And we're back here anyway, which is a good place to be. You felt the yeah, that was funny. All right, so this is it. Let's see what the school looks like. Did you see Jesse stopping and looking at where we have the aquarium, where we have the fish? Uh-oh. There's some fish back there. I see a couple of them in the back. And this is what it looks like now. Yay! This is much better. Let's look here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can't go up. Hold on. Let's do 1, 2, 3. There we are. That one's fixed. And where is... Oh, there's only one way up. Ooh. And here we are again. There's something wrong with this building. Look at this, Mr. Villager. This is a level 3 with only 2 carpets here for them to learn. Are there carpets down here? Okay, that is strange. Isn't that interesting? There's only 2 carpets upstairs. Okay, so I am going to have to race the buildings. The rest of the kids, I think, are going to be trained in the lecture hall for now, and then we'll have him come back and work on the level 3 and see what happens. There are only 2 carpets in that school. Those carpets is how they sit down and are in school. And that is most interesting. Does that mean that nobody's done Mubi in school? Lady Shatana should have done it. As far as deep as she is into it, she should have actually done it. See here? See these right here? This is a level 1 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kids can be in school. Right here. So that is what's missing from that school building. And what's interesting is, if that school building's broken, what I will probably have to do is update. And ooh, that's a curious thing. Hold on for a second. Let me look at something for just a minute. Let's go to the build tool for a second. Let's go to here. Let's go to Aquatica. AQ. It's right there. Now it's showing Aquatica as local. Yeah. Christmas. Yeah. So Aquatica, I might have to update Aquatica.
Let's see if there's. Let's see what the current is.
Okay, because the school doesn't have enough seats in it for the level that it's at, which means that it might be. Okay, cancel. We're gonna cancel this. Cancel. Wait, what happened? Why can't I cancel? Hold on. Something wicked this way comes. Let's escape. Okay. Yeah, no. That's broken. And because it's broken, we'll see. I should be able to repair it and get it to be correct, but we'll find out. We'll find out when Vincentius sees if there is an update for that. What time? It's almost nighttime again. Now, Kenzo is working on the other residents. So he upgraded one of the family homes to a level 2. Let's go look at it. This one, obviously. And there it is. Ah, I see. So now there are 2 beds downstairs. So it's probably at level 3 that the beds go upstairs. We're going to have Kenzo upgrade this to a level 3 when he is done upgrading this one to level 2. So those won't be ready. We'll just get 2 kids. We'll just get 2 kids and we'll see whose kids they are right from the beginning. Chin is ready, and I do have a place for both the children to actually have a place to live with their parents. So let's come to here. Let's do it. Let's do it to it. Let me see. I will look at the people of Arnaaluk, and there I have the people, and let's turn it on. And let's go to statistics. Nope, this is where we need to go. We have some new people who come in as visitors, and there's the first child and the the first child, Ezekiel. And let me quickly go to settings and be ready to turn off when we get a second kid. So we have Ezekiel so far. And there's Lee. Okay, so there's our two kids. And let's see whose kids they belong to. Do I want to do that first? Let's look at their names. The name is Sparrow? No. I don't see the other one. Let's come here. Let's come to this. So both of them they're orphans. They're both actually orphans. We did not get those people. I don't have anyone with the name Dagworth, and I don't have anyone with the name, with those names. I'm just going to look at my names for a second and see if I have anyone with those names, and it doesn't look like I do. Not a single person. I'd have to look at Corrine and see, and Ryan. Why don't we check their names for a second? Let's go to Ryan, R-Y, and Ryan is a baker. Ooh, from Prosino herself. Ryan is actually from the Baker family with the Baker name, remember? Wow, okay. And let's come to Corinne and let me see what her name is. C-O-R, and it's Asplin. So those kids are brand new and they are completely rescued. They're rescued kids. And so we will put this down for now. And let's go put the kids in school and find some parents for them. Now, Nina and Kenzo are already living together. There was another couple that we noticed, but now I don't remember. I would give them both the kids if we were at a position where there was more room, but there isn't. So we're going to get Chin to take care of the kids right now by having them go to school. And there's Ezekiel and there's Lee. So they should come here. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to call them. And there they are. There they are. They're hiding. Uh-oh. Oh, what is this?
Okay.
Are you sick? Are you both sick?
'Tis a fine morning. Good day to ya.
Make you sick?
What is it?
You're protecting them? What are you protecting them from? I want to look at them. Chin, I need to look at them.
What can I do for
minute.
you?
Okay, fine. Let me get them a bedroom. Chin is like, nope. It's like, okay, fine. So one of the kids is going to be here. So we're going to have June move out unassigned. We're going to move Kenzo and Nina in here. And then we're going to move Ezekiel in here. So Ezekiel is going to be here. Let's get the other apartment is Five Tails. Let's do the Five Tails apartment and let's see who's here. No one's here. So let's manage the housing for a second and let's put Lee in here for sure. And then we'll have to find someone for Lee to be with. We'll have to see if I have some other couple for just a minute. Hi, Lee.
Okay.
There is no place that you can sit in your school. Not that you care much, but you're blasted. All right, we have to move, so it is broken. It's broken. So this is what we're going to do. Let's manage here. Let's take the pupils and let's take teacher, and let's take the pupils and let's make them go away. And let's quickly rush the kids over to the other school. I knew it. I knew that school wasn't right. I knew it wasn't right. But this is the kind of day I've had with things like that. Okay, let's manage workers. The teacher is Chin. And let's go to the pupils. Hold on. Hold on. Did those kids grow up already? No, they didn't.
Can I help you?
That was a very adult voice you had there, Lee. What's happening? Oh no. Are you kidding me? Hold on for a second. So here's a school, level 1. This is a level 1 school. Manage workers. So the teacher is Chin. What the? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Hi, Jelly. Do you see this? Okay. Wow. So there are no seats in the first school, and there are seats in this school, but it's not letting me put any kids there. Let me come back here and see if the kids are still showing here. Oh, I bet, yeah, I bet it didn't cancel them. Hold on here. Manage workers. Students, that's what happened. That's what happened. That is what happened. And I know how I did it. I do that all the time with those. It's like, what is going on? Ah, Jelly. Oh my gosh. It's just a continuation of this morning. It actually is. All right, manage pupils. Wait, I don't understand. Wait, what? Is it automatically assigning the kids? It shouldn't be. I don't have any automatic assignments. Hold on a sec.
Good to see ya.
Let's manage workers. Pupils. What in the world? What in the world? I did already. All right. Hold on. Let's come around and let me see if this works. Let's come to here. Let's go to manage. Let's go to pupil. Now they're there. I'm going to look at I'm going to watch the stream when I get done. I'm going to watch the video and try and figure out what just happened there. That is so curious. Okay, so they can sit here. That's what these are. These are seats. And that's what was wrong with that other one. And it probably was an interruption where he made the other school and somehow the interpretation of this school didn't happen properly. This is a different, there are two schools, and I think that's it. And that's what I noticed when I realized that the level 2, and look at that, they're not there at all now. Where'd they go? Where did the seats go? Oh, you're working on the level 3. Okay. You took the seats away as a part of doing that? Lionel, I don't understand. It's raining. So he's not going to do anything. That is so wild. Well, you saw it with your own eyeballs. That's what my sisters say. You saw it with your own eyeballs. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is just glorious. Okay, wait, one of these kids doesn't have a family. And I would put them together, except that I can't have that. Who else is there? Chin is there. Chin hasn't been showing any interest. Michael was showing some interest. Why don't we have Michael and Mildred raise this kid? So let's get Michael assigned here and Mildred assigned here. And these two couples are going to raise the kids. We'll see what happens. We'll see if it says that they're the parents or not. We'll check on that. I'm going to do this silly laugh. That was just amazing. Okay, let's come here and look. And then we have one kid that is acknowledged, and we have the other child as well. And we're only going to have two for now. We'll see when we do the second set. We do have people living together, and it still didn't give us any kids with the same last name. So we have rescues right now. We have children that have been rescued, and researchers investigated more books, so they'll be able to get a little bit more of an education. And oh my gosh, it's really wild and crazy. It definitely is. Okay, and Kensa's going to work on the other building starting tomorrow. Are all the citizens in bed? Hold on. No. There's some building where they can't get upstairs. So let me pull out some ladders right here. I might have made them go away. LADD. Let's pull these ladders out. I'm going to have to come to the rescue Now everyone's asleep in this one. And how much time do I have? I don't have a lot of time. Let's go this way. Let's cut straight through. This is the restaurant, the cookery, and this apartment building here. Are the people upstairs? Yes, they are. Okay, that one's working. Let's come to the next one. Right here. Are the people upstairs? Yes, they are. So that one is fine. Let's go to this one. Does anyone live here? Hold on. No one lives here except Hallie. And she... What? Wait, hold on. There is someone who lives here. There she is. And is she upstairs? Can she get upstairs? Yes, she can. And she is upstairs. Okay. So let's go to... I think I came from that one. Let's come this way. There's one more apartment building, but I can't get to it from here. That's for definite. Okay. This is the farms, the sugar farm district with the animal farms at the end, and the animal fields in that other area. So we have to come through here. Am I going to make it before the crack of dawn to see? Is anyone living here yet? There's a level 1 right there. Evelyn's here. Okay. Are they upstairs? Yes. Okay, good. So why didn't everyone go to bed? Someone's stuck somewhere. One of the kids, maybe? I don't have any other housing in that direction. And there's Arabella. Arabella's going back to Khalil. Let's look at where the kids are and see if they are okay. So in this apartment, the Five Tails apartment, the elevator upstairs, and there we have, oh, where are you guys? They didn't come home. Interesting. Oh, I might have did that before. Ah, I might have did it when it was nighttime already. Michael and Mildred are going to be here, but I have a feeling they're in their old homes tonight. This is where Oakley and Paloma are. I'll put them there. And down here, this is C. Let's look upstairs just for a minute. And sure enough, here we have it. There's Nina in here. And in here is Kenzo. And his name is Ezekiel. Yes. So, do they ascend better with scaffolding? I think it's the same. Ladders, I think it doesn't make a difference actually with them. It's morning and people are going to start going to work. And let me see. Oh, there's someone coming down right now, and there's Nina coming down. And is anyone still upstairs? I think they're all gone. I was going to try and show you them coming out. Oakley, do you not have anything to do? Let me get you a station, both you and June. They're both druids, and we're going to find some stations for them. And let's come here. Let's come to here. So, druids. And there they are. June. We'll put, oh, Oakley's the flower shop owner, and she can't work yet. The flower shop's not done, but we can have June be here. And now I'm going to have to start naming these apartment buildings so I can figure them out. And give them all names. So, Jelly Bean, and when Mr. Villager comes back, Mr. Villager and Zaf, when Zaf comes, and anyone else who wants to join in, I'm going to name the apartment buildings. And we'll talk about the different districts that they belong to. So we have a farm district down here. June is homeless. She was homeless, but now she's a druid, so she should be okay. At least I think so. Let me see what it said. That's curious. Hold on a second. Let's manage workers. Let's look at the druids for a second. It should automatically say that they are assigned, that they are giving up a house. So the fact that she was homeless meant that she didn't have a house to give up. But she doesn't need a house anymore because she's actually a druid. And even though technically they don't need a house, I always have enough housing. There's always a space in the taverns for the druids to stay when they're off duty. So right now we still have some people who are living here that we are going to be able to move into housing. Logan, Messiah, and Ryan, and Leroy are the ones that I needed that apartment building for. And that is just so freaky. I have two.
Can I help you?
Hi, Ryan. What are you? You've got a bunch of ladders.
So what'll it be for you?
You don't have any kids. Hold on a second. I think Ryan is our builder, and it must be raining outside. Hold on. People of Arnaaluk. Yep, she's a builder. She has the mine shop. And it's raining. It must be raining because she's walking around in the tavern area. So she's visiting. Look at that. He was interested. Ooh, you have my attention. Athletics. You have my attention, Rainish. Rayanch. I'm going to have to figure out the pronunciation of that. Athletics. Dexterity. Athletics. Stamina. Athletics. Athletics is usually farmers. Dairy farmers, athletics, and stamina. We could have Rayanch. Pitropod. Pitropod. Ooh, I like that. Let me find Rayonish for a minute. He's a dairy farmer. And we're going to pick him. We are... Thank you. Welcome. And now let's come down here. Yes, let's get him established at this end where we have the dairy farms. And that's not the way I went. That is so not the way I went. Pteropod. Pteropod. Ooh, I like it. I like it. Tell me some story about your colony. Tell me something about your colony. Let's look at this one. 20 stamina, focus, and knowledge. Stamina, focus, and knowledge. Focus and strength. Focus and strength. Focus and strength. Yeah. Okay. We're going to the farms, the dairy farms. They are a free-swimming winged sea animal. Pteropod. Ooh, cool. I'm lost. I'm lost. Let's see what's back here. These are the plantations. No. Ooh. Oh, no, we're not lost at all. This is actually where I think we want to be. This is the house, and this is the dairy farms. Their wings are used for swimming. They're like a snail, a free-swimming winged sea snail. A pteropod. Wow. I love that. That sounds gorgeous. And here he is, and sure enough, it is 21 and 23. And he works here. So let's come out of here. Now, this is the dairy farm. That's the private home. And this is the apartments right here that are the closest. And I'm going to see if they're... this is a 2. So this is probably full. There's a 1. There's a 1. Yeah, it's full. There's onyx in here. And there is nobody there. I'm sorry, that was somebody. I didn't mean it like that, Bentley. I apologize. I'm going to have to find him someplace to live. I shouldn't have done that until I was sure I had someplace. Uh-oh, we've got loose bees. Now, I haven't had that problem with the bees before, but I am absolutely having the bees escape. I had one of those before. 2 people can live here. Daniela is here. This is Laura and Michaela living here. Let's look here. This is Corinne and Asplin. Corinne, wait. Let's unsign Corinne. We're going to put Ray here. And we're going to have Corinne join, join Daniela right here. And they're both going to live here. Corinne is 20. Daniela is 111 blocks. So I'm going to have to rearrange these people at some point. But yeah, I think Daniela's here because this was the only housing. So you found a few more. Welcome back, Mr. Villager. Welcome back. On Earth, you've been busy, but stuff has been happening in your world. You found a few more of those Illager towers, finding your way home. That's right. You met up with a weeping angel, and they transported you hundreds of thousands of miles away from where you were. That's right. That's right. And so now Jellybean is on her way back, and one of them had a library with several books on vanilla world mob recipes for peaceful. Interesting. Ooh. Okay. That's very odd. Very curious. That is most curious. Now we do have cows on one side. Let me do this. Let's open up the cow field and have them share. And the way that's going to work is they're just going to go back and forth. We're going to have these two fields be open. I'm going to take this away so the cows can come back and forth between these two fields. And now let's put on breeding for right now. You did make it home and avoided 2 more of those weeping angels roaming around, and you discovered that staring at them while you backed out of range, they can't harm you. Oh, so it's the exact opposite of an Enderman. And if you stare at them and back away, wow. Okay. Wow. That is pretty wild. That absolutely is. Let's fix this here. Let's do the settings and turn on. We're not gonna get any meat right now. And let's come over and let's set him up as well. Let's go to settings. Breeding is on. No stew attempts. We're not getting any meat. Milk per day, we're going to do 0 times. We're going to have them milking every day. And we're going to do 2 attempts. 2 attempts here. And large milk bottle, and that's good. Let's come here and let's do minimum, and let's get hay. Wheat. And you were really worried. You learned from the local Illager tower that in order to cure the zombies, you needed something called blaze rods in order to make the splash potions of weakness. Before you could cure them with the gold apples. Yeah. Oh, it's complicated. It definitely is. Let's do 2 stacks of wheat for them. Let's do 2 stacks of bottles. Large glass bottles, and there we go. So he is set up. Let's bring Lena's number of milkings down to 2 a day instead of 3. We'll bring it down to 2 a day. And so there we have it. We have 2 Workers, one of them doesn't have a place to live. Okay. It's so wild. It's so wild that I still don't have something going on here. Spumante. Let's look at this apartment building and let's see. Build options. All right, let's see who's not working. This is the closest one. This is chicken farmers. No, there's this one too. So there's two of these. Let me see if someone's working on this one. Something's happening here. Something's happening here. And sure enough, yes, this one's being worked on and it's being brought up to the level 2. And this is really the one that is needed. This one right here. And is more than likely Beatrix who's working on this. Let's come down the hall here. Let's come down this hall and see. I remember doing that long ago. Curing, even when I was playing Minecolonies, where we cured villagers and brought them to villages that were 200 out from us to make sure that they weren't bothered by mobs at night. And let me see what she needs. She doesn't. Is it nighttime? Yes, it is. It's not going to show me. But we'll see what's holding her up. Let's come to here. Let's bring this down. Let's look and see what they're asking for. There's all the potatoes. Asking for fish. And we have Onyx who's working on that. The potato farm, we could fix the thing with the potato farm, but we don't have a farmer right now. So I think we actually are going to need the person who is growing potatoes to grow them just for a little bit longer. And we still don't have any onions growing, but that's because this is only a level 2. And we would need a level 3, and they chose the squash. So they're growing squash. While with the other Illager Tower libraries, we learned you can use quartz pieces and a bucket of lava. Really? I did not know that. Whoa! Look at this. We're growing squash. Look at the little squash flowers. Look at that. This is wonderful. We're actually growing squash. Yay! Yay! And these are, of course, garlic. And we'll eventually grow onions when we get someone. But right now, we have got to get housing. Housing up and going. I might have to bring her some stuff just so that she does get housing. And what does he need? Minimum stock? We don't have minimum stock for him. Now, we don't have a Fletcher, but we should have 3 fishing rods here. We should indeed have 3 fishing rods at least in minimum stock for Onyx. And we could have another fishery. We could indeed. Yay. Isn't it pretty? I just really love it. This is underwater base. Underwater base is gardens. And this is a level 2. And those are just so pretty. I just really love the Vincentius Primus, everybody. I just really love the art for the new pieces. And that's the vanilla of those. because Chroma Hill doesn't know that those exist yet. So that is the vanilla art for those. Once you got home, you decided to take a vacation day or two and work on rebuilding some of the fields for the villagers. Aha, that sounds good. This is durum wheat that we're growing in this section, and he's actually going to end up growing durum wheat all over in every part of this. But right now it's showing he's growing potatoes. I'm going to take this away here and have him grow wheat. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to do it to the 3 for right now. Let's choose durum. There we go. And let's have him grow that in this spot. And over here, where he's supposed to be growing cabbage, we're going to need another farm. Let's have him grow cabbage here for right now. He's a level 3. He actually can. And we're just going to make sure that this is set. So now it shows wheat, and cabbage being grown here. And there's the rest of the farms that we have. And one of them, I was supposed to be growing something, I didn't put it in yet. And it is showing that those farms are set for him to grow, and it is showing that there is not showing a stack. Let's do 2 stacks of durum. Just so that he doesn't run out when he's going to grow things. That didn't work. Did you see that? Add 1 stack, 2 stacks of durum. You started growing strawberries. You know, we can't use them. I haven't gotten a chance to tell you. We actually can't use them. Hold on for a minute. I love strawberries and the idea of it, but we actually can't. Hold on for a sec. Let's get durum, R-U-M, and select and select. There we go. Okay. Yeah, hold on. I'm going to take a sip. Look, so in Minecolonies food, and right now at the stage that we're at, we can't make anything else. The only berries that we can use are sweet berries. That's what's in the muffins. The muffins are using sweet berries. We don't have toast. The only jelly that we have is actually mint jelly. So we can do that. But there's no toast. See, there's no toast. There's no, you would think on the muffins, but on the muffins we'll just have to put mint jelly on them. We can put butter. We can put cheese. But yeah. So the ones that, let me get these muffins, F-F-I-N. These are the only berries that we can use. Oh, are sweet berries. Sweet berries. And we can use those, which would be lovely. Thank you. That would be very nice. Hold on. Well, thank you. Yes. That will be fun. Thank you very much. Okay. And so we're beginning to have things done. It's half a day. Where is it? Is it raining? Hold on. Are people hungry? Where is everybody? See this? I don't have anybody. So that means it's raining. Let's go up. We can go out and check. Now, I don't really mind when it rains because they don't get any other time off. And so that's essentially their weekends. They don't have weekends. They don't have anything remotely like that. Let's come out. Let's come up. But it's not. I have people in bed in that place. Hold on. Let's come down. Let's go back in. Let's see if I can figure out which apartment building that is. There are people still in bed somewhere. Yep, here it is. Let's get us some ladders. Ladder. This is what happens with this build that you have to keep looking out for. And there's one missing right at the top. And so they can't get down. Let's see how many are missing here. One missing right there. And when no one's going to work, that's what I have to look for. I have to look for construction on their apartments. I'm getting rid of the ladders and making it that they can't come down. And finally, this one. There we are. Okay, so now they can come down. And there they go. So that's what was happening. Why we didn't have anybody. Did I put those lights down? Yes, those are lights I put down. And there is Onyx. But they're going to turn around and come back home because it's time to go to bed now. Paloma is there. And I was supposed to be really checking on the kids. And I've done it again. I wanted to spend some time actually enjoying the fact that they were kids. But we did not do that. So they're probably grown up. Let's come down here and let's check in the classroom. It's the end of the day, so they should be on their way home anyway. But look at this. Oh my gosh. If they actually did it so that they separated the growth spurt from the intelligence, from them learning more, I will be so happy. And you might be a while you're aiming for the pastel bunny celebration. Okay. The mythical ones that lay eggs and ironically are usually chocolate. Yes, that. Okay, that sounds good.
Can I help you?
There they go. Chin's going home. Let me see if I have two kids or one. I might just have one kid left. Let's look at this. I know. Manage workers and students. No, I've got two. I've got two kids. Oh, yes. You see that? Look at that. Look how long they're here. Now, any other time they would have grown up. And I'm so happy. This is one of the reasons why I was having kids. Look at Jessie. She's actually in her apartment. I'm not going to disturb her. I'm just happy. She's in her apartment. That's amazing. And there's Mildred. Mildred is living with Michael and taking care of Lee, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Okay. Do we want to go up and look? Let's go upstairs. And there they are. So Mildred and Lee, and there's Michael right there. That sounds like one of the squid is stuck on the surface. And let's see, go down. So that is the two of them. And then let's look at the C apartment right here. And we'll just go upstairs for a moment. And Kenzo and Ezekiel and Nina. And there we are. So there are the groups, the family groups that we have right at the moment. And experiment in having families sooner. So I can have fitness people who work in the fitness center when the time comes. I believe that we actually can have druids in here. Let's see. Let's look at... Nope. They have to be archers. So, yeah, when the time comes, we will have a couple fitness, couple people work in the fitness center as time moves on. You like the idea of this, Jessie? You do, actually? Hi. Yeah. I don't have anyone right now with skills. Paloma, but Paloma's a druid, and she's like a master druid, so she's good at a whole lot of things, except that she was studying to get her mana back up. Now, she's been using her mana as a part of being a chef. So if she was to change and become something else other than a chef, she would have to probably go back to school and study a little bit. I think she's enjoying being a chef. We'll just leave her to that for right now. And let's look. Wow. Elena is another one. Elena is another one who is a druid with some pretty intense numbers. You can see that she's a druid. She's a 21-28 as far as druid capacity is concerned. And then she's got dexterity and strength and athletics. But she is also an amazing builder. And so, yeah, these are really, really important citizens, I suppose you could say. And I'm looking at June. June has a couple things besides the mana and focus. Her focus is 22. Her mana is 29. So she is an actual druid. But look at the strength and dexterity. Sugar farmers are agility and dexterity. Mechanics are knowledge and agility. And I think that's all. Crusher and sifters focus. So we'll wait and see if she wants to do something different as we get some more things available. But she does not want to work in the fitness center. That is definite. Yes. The spring, that's going to be so fun. That's a long way away, it seems like, the equinox. But that is going to be definitely fun, the spring equinox. Yeah, no, that would be excellent at that time. Because we're kind of... Yeah, I suppose we could do something at Christmas, you know, like have them be off, but we usually do the spring equinox, and we do Halloween. And those are the two important ones. Halloween is really a harvest festival, and so we're doing those two holidays for the Minecolonies cities that we have. Those are the ones that they observe. There are decorations for Christmas, and we have done that, yeah. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we're going to do them. We'll see how we work on that. So it is morning, and everyone's going to start coming to work. I want to look at the warehouse for a minute and see if we're out of diorite, because we might have to order. Wow, look at that. From here you can see the submarine bay below the glass shop. That's the glass shop right there. And speaking of which, that's interesting. 25 is a lot. Time for more citizens. Children may only be born when there's space. Yes. 10 citizens means more workers, and more workers mean more resources. Okay. It's just interesting that it's showing those advancements. Kenzo finished, and then he started working on the new one. He should have. And Ray is staying, and more books got done. And so if more books is done, they can do another research, and we can check and see what we want to do for that. Hi, June. June looking very nice in her armor. If another colony pops up, you'll send Abigail, the other wine merchant mule that you adopted, and we can trade. We can keep a trade route open. Yes, absolutely. Without a doubt. It is morning. There goes Bentley. He's on his way to the farms. Beatrix is on her way to her shop. And Daniela just crawled over the top of that. What level is this? This is level 1. Let's look for some fence here. I've got some. And we'll just go ahead and put the tops of these here and here. When I see them do it, then I do it. So if they start jumping over the tops of those, then I'm just going to put those up. Okay. And here we are. We're still looking in this area. See, we don't have to worry about these. This is a level 2, which June has. There's, you know, where did that bee go and why are they coming out? It's almost acting like something's open or something. Let me see if I can get that one to close right there. Close that and close that. That's the way it's not supposed to be. It's actually like that. But the bees are escaping from here. And I don't see how. Wait, is that a hole? Okay, well that explains it. An actual hole. All right. Because it's like, why am I losing bees? Okay, I saw a bee. I don't know what happened to them. We'll have to see if we see them again. But now I'm just looking to make sure that all of these are closed. Well, no wonder. Do you think there are any bees in here? How much do you want to bet she's asking for? Oh, there's one. Yay. Okay. There's 3. Yay. All right. She's asking for flowers. No, she's not. She wants to do a quest. That's a quest request. Right there, that exclamation point. Let's come here. Yay! We have bees. Okay, good. We have a couple of builders and we're going to check on their progress over here. And this is Lionel, who's working on the schools. And it's saying he just needs light blue carpet. And he's almost done, actually, with his work. Ryan is here. And she's done with whatever she was working on. Let's get Ryan something to do. So what we discovered was that we actually need an ores. We do need an ores smelter level 3 in order to have one of the other buildings that we need. So let's see what's going on back here. This is the ores smelter with Sloan. Sloan's a level 2 right now. And Amanda, her place was being worked on. And let's see. And it's done. It is a level 3 blacksmith. Yay! Look at this. This is gorgeous, Amanda. And there is the heat for working on tools. And she does have, let me see, in this area. Wow, that's a beautiful oven. It definitely is. We do have something here. I would like a cauldron here. I know that it's not called for, but we're going to put in one. We're going to put in a faucet.
But it sure is tough right now.
I don't have it. I don't have any of those. No. X-Line and someone else that I don't have, as far as having some faucets separate from the sink. We could put in a sink and just have it be here instead. And we have different colors now. That's interesting that Cooking for Blockheads decided to paint them, and maybe it was to get truer colors, because this used to look pretty purple when it was done, but that's not what I want here. So let's get water. We're going to get a bucket so we can put some water in here. And there's already a towel right above it. And so long as it does not say that it's colony flag, I think that's white. And there we go. Okay. And this is gorgeous. This is beautiful. Look at this. Look at the view. Oh, that is nice. And this is her. And yeah, this is very, very, very nice. And so this is what sorry about that. This is the last little bit of time. This is about the time when my throat sometimes start breaking down. And I didn't have as much break as I normally do between the streams. Let's see what River's working on. I do, actually, and I'll take a sip. Yes. Let me see what she is working on. She's working on a residence. So that means that Ryan is free to work on the ore smelter so that we can get either a crusher or a sifter. We need it for one of those two things. This is just perfect at a level 3. That's beautiful. So let's come down here and let's go to build. Let's get Ryan to upgrade the building. So we're going to need lots of shroom lights. We're going to need some coppers, and we're going to need glass and concrete. So this is why we're trying to get to the sifter and some of these things so we can get some of the things we need for this basalt panel. Wow. And magma, this is massive. So it's going to take her a while. This is a big project for her. And she's good to go. And Sloan is okay. Sloan is getting materials from time to time. I don't think we have, yeah. See, it doesn't have a minimum anymore. She is requesting, and there is a delivery that she is waiting for. This is Logan. You still have to do it. Yes. Yeah, I know. Let's see. This is Logan. And what do I need? Let me check. Hi, Nancy. Let me just look one more time and see what people are working on, which means turning back into a land person with hearts for a minute. Lionel, what are you waiting for?
Good to see you.
Are you waiting for... No, you're not. Yay, Kenzo! You're actually waiting for a delivery of stone. Good, but it's time for everyone to go to bed again. Isn't that wild? I just spent the whole day doing that. I did. So let's see if we still have our kids. There's Michael going home. There's Chin. And Mildred is sick, I think.
Need something?
Yes. Did you get that from one of the kids? And there's Paloma. There's Oakley. Hi, Oakley. Have you figured out how to use the stairs yet? They'll figure it out. And let's come up here. We're going to look and see if there's still children. And if they are, that means that they absolutely did. Aha! Ezekiel has grown up. He has grown up. And we're going to have Ezekiel attend the university. So let's come down here. That was a good long time. I'm very happy. That doesn't mean they changed anything. We just have never had a level 1 school before, or 2. And what is this? This is a level 1. Yeah, we've never had a level 1 school. That children were using. Let's look and let's see. Both of them are adults. They have to have 31 before they can graduate. And the intelligence, their what would you call it? Their grades. That's, even though it says intelligence, it's just their grades, their grade level, and it needs to be a 30 for them to graduate. And we're looking to see if they're leaning in certain directions. But they seem to be pretty much the same. So we're going to assign them to the library to study, to continue their studies. They're in the university. This is the university library. We don't want their numbers to change. So we're assigning them to the library, but they're actually studying at the university. So we'll put them there. They can live at home still because their home is close. And their family is actually family that wanted to live here. So it's not a big deal this time. Next time it is going to be. It will involve moving people. So now we have 2 of these. And let's go in here. We're going to get Kenzo to work on the level 3 of this one. And the build options, the builder is Kenzo. Upgrade the building. And he should already have started on this one over here. Yes. Okay, good. So yeah, when these 2 are done, we can actually have Nina and Kenzo come back here if they want. We'll see how it works out for her. Nina actually is in the restaurant that is right here. So we'll see if that's too far away. I don't think so. Let's look at what it says now. She's 52. That's probably going to add like 40 blocks. She's probably going to be 100. So she'll probably stay in the apartment that they're in now. And we'll put someone else in the other big houses. Like someone who's coming from a different district. And have them be there. And that'll be fine. Okay, wait a second. All colonists are not in bed. So let's look at the housing again. They're in bed here. I think this is the last one. I think that is the farms. Yes, it is. So let's come this way. I don't mind. It's like the cows coming home in Prasino. It's fun, actually. And they're upstairs. And we'll come this way. Oh, we don't have any lights here. This is just being worked on, which is why it's dark. But does that mean that they can't go up? No one lives here. And Hallie is upstairs? I don't know. Hold on. I can't put them on top of the barrel. I can put them here. So I'll put one there for a second. She must be, there it is. I did see it. There it is. There it is. There's her name up above. So she's the only one here right at the moment. And then that goes towards the farms. So we have farms in both directions. So there are farms, the sugar farms, the animal farms are over here, and the housing is on the right. And these are the two chicken farmers right here. We could get a chicken farmer. Let's look at everybody. We're primarily just looking to see what kind of numbers we need. And sure enough, there's Elena again. And Hallie. And we should have, and the doctor. Wow. Okay, all druids. And there's Evelyn, who is a druid as well. Look at that, look at the dexterity. Look at that. Fernanda, it's not bad, Fernanda. 26 mana. That's interesting. Philippa. And we could have June do it. She's not in the 20s with the agility. That's what we would need. And Arabella does not want to be a farmer. Wow, she has everything but. That is wild. And of course, Mira and Amanda Chin Collins, who's a tree farmer. And Jesse Kenzo. Khalil doesn't want to. Leroy would be okay with it, but Leroy likes doing a lot of things. Remember, he started out as the cook and the chef for the cookery. And yeah, so there's a lot he can do. Logan Messiah isn't interesting. Look at his numbers. He likes books. And yeah, but he's the restaurant, or he could raise the chickens. But we do need the people who are running the restaurants. We're actually short still one restaurant owner, the one for the little cafe in the town hall that Nina was running. Nina went back to her own restaurant. Messiah's in his restaurant. Corinne and what is the name? Mauricio. So those are all of our restaurant owners, managers, restaurant managers. And that's all. I just looked through all the people just then. So we'll have to, and there's Ray.
Need
Ray,
something?
what do you need? You have a long way to walk to work. Yes, I know. Trust me, I know. I know you do. Let's look for just a minute. And still one-on-one. But you can hear someone working on this. So this is actually being worked on. And that is the closest one. And the one next to it, same problem. So yeah, maybe we shouldn't get any more people until we actually have some place for them to live. So this is, yes, this is the Spumante one, and it's a 2, and no one's working on it right now. So we know that River is working on one of the apartment buildings, that Ryan is working on the ore smelter, that Lionel is working on the school, the second school, and that, and then Elena is working on the composter. Beatrix is working on one of the residences. And let's go in, and yeah, that's pretty much everybody. Kenzo, of course, working on those houses. One of our first 2 houses that we have. 3, because we have the house in the farm country too. So we have those. There's Mildred. Okay, and let's continue. And hold on for a second. I'm just going to take a sip of something. Yummy. Okay. Try and make sure to stay hydrated. You wonder if Prosino could borrow us some of those flying machines. What was it, a Zeppelin? No, it's actually buttered honey chocolate milk. It's buttered honey chocolate milk. That's what it is. And it tastes amazing. Not tea today. Sometimes tea, but not today. There's Lionel. Lionel's working. Kenzo's working, waiting for something. Right quick, and let's look. Hi. I saw you look at her. Ooh. I saw that, Kenzo. You try it? So you microwave the honey and the butter to melt them, and then you mix in chocolate powder, and then when the chocolate powder mixes in really easily, because it needs oil or it needs sugar to mix. And once the chocolate's mixed in, you can add either a little half and half, although I didn't this time, and milk up to as much as the glass. And then you stick it in the microwave again to heat the milk up. If you do the honey and the butter first, it actually keeps the butter from floating up to the top, although I love the crust that butter makes when it's hot. When it's hot buttered milk, it's so good. I love that. I love the crust on that. Kenzo, what do you want?
I'll take care of it.
You will? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you will. They're going to give it to you, all right. They definitely are. What else do you need? You need some things. I see. We could check right quick. I want to see about the cauldron. You're not even a fan of honey? Honey's interesting. You might not be a fan because most honey is most honey, mass-produced honey, is actually not good for honeybees and not good for it just doesn't make good honey. So yeah, it's very hard to get honey that is local. It's expensive, in other words, to get honey that's local and raw. And carrot honey, which is what a lot of people use. Carrot honey, the honeys made from vegetables, they can be dark and bitter. They can be bitter honeys. And clover is so sweet a lot of times that it's overpowering the taste. Sometimes some honeys have flavors because of what they're made from that overpower whatever you're doing. And so it's hard to find. It's like wine. You have to actually search for a honey that has a good flavor and stuff. Mildred is very happy. Look at that face. She's happy with having students. And look at Lee. How pretty. Look at her. So that's Lee right there. And this is Ezekiel. Wow, Ezekiel. That's quite a mustache you have there. And beard. I should say beard you have there. And, but yeah, so they're having fun learning. And Michael, they're actually helping Michael with what he's working on. And so that's pretty good. And then Chin, who is in here, and Lionel is working on this. And you can't see yet, but it is actually changing. Chin, we're going to have you, there aren't going to be any kids for a little bit. So we're going to have Chin go into the library and work with everyone here. So it's going to be neat. They're going to continue to work with their teacher, their grade school teacher. And yeah, so they're working there. And let's come. I wasn't sure about chocolate and honey. I know there's things that are mixed chocolate and honey, but then I'm with you, Chelly, that I don't necessarily, I prefer maple more, maple and chocolate. Yeah, that's what happens. Yeah, they change it completely. Who's this?
Is there a problem?
Ryan.
Is there a problem?
Ryan, I thought you had... Isn't she supposed to be working on something? Hold on. Hold on. She's supposed to be working on something. Is it raining? I could check one of the locks. Let's check this one. I'm going to put in a door so that I can use this. Hold on. Let's do this, and let's come here. Take that away. And there. Okay. Is it raining? It is not. So we'll have to figure out what's going on with Ryan. This is where it came from. Let's put these two down and put this here. So this morning we were trying to figure out if we were going to add a flower shop, a second flower shop, and we were going to add a retail undertaker. In other words, the cavern style looks like a store where you go in and you buy your casket and things like that. So you actually have raw local honey from desert wildflowers. Oh my gosh, the best. Wow. I love that honey. I love desert wildflower honey. I also like honey from what is the name of that plant? Meadowfoam. Meadowfoam honey is the best honey on the planet. It tastes like marshmallows. Meadowfoam. And it's rare. It's rare to find honey that's actually made completely of meadowfoam. What did I go out to look and see if it was raining? But it's not. So Snot. And where does she live? Let's manage for a second. 55. It's possible that's 55 blocks away. She lives there. Did I get all are in bed? Did I get it? All colonists? Somebody is stuck somewhere. Somebody is not going to bed. That's interesting. $15 for 8 ounces, but totally worth it. Yeah, that's sounds like a normal price for honey. It definitely does. And you don't, it's one of those things where when you're using it, doesn't really take a lot. You're really getting your money's worth. I have someone who's stuck somewhere, but I don't know where they're stuck. What's that? Let's go back to the tavern for a second. I want to see if it's the tavern itself. So you saw how she was using the elevator? That's a different Ryan. And she's upstairs. And this is Leroy, Messiah, and Logan are all here. And they have hotel rooms. We need to expand it. I know, but I can't get anyone, people. Oh, look, skin in the game. Look who's back. Yay, it's Duran, and Duran is the bear. And let's see if we can get a decent picture of Duran. There he is. Come on, Duran. I'm going to get ready to take a picture of him. Oops, I wasn't supposed to take that picture. There we go, Duran. That's a different bear, I think, than the other one. I like the hat, don't you? Look at that. Mm-hmm. And there we go. Let's come back for a second. And let's come to here. And this is another Ryan. This is Ryan male. This is a male Ryan. You're a strong fighter and you want 4 cakes. And you're a kid. That's a kid. Jewel. That's always a pretty name. Jewel. And you're grown, but you don't have a lot of experience. Dana. And whoa. Whoa. If this is a real person, this is a druid. Whoa. Do we want to try sunflowers? We have to try. For sunflowers, we have to fly. If she goes off with sunflowers, she can have them. Let's see. And she did not
What can I do for
you? There she is. There's our new person. Let's come and let's find her someplace to live. That's Dana. And I think, what do we need? It seems so strange, someone with those kinds of skills. I'm going to look at a couple people for a second. She did. She stayed. And she's magnificent. She definitely is. Probably too magnificent for this. But let's look for a second. Let's go to logistics. I don't want her to do that. I don't know what I want her to do. Be the mechanic or something. Let's go to the mechanic first. I want to check. She has amazing skills. And I know we need farmers, but a mechanic would be wonderful. Let's go see if she is able to be a mechanic or a Fletcher. Let's start with the mechanic first. We can't have one yet, but we're starting with it first. And then we'll see if she can be a Fletcher. She did indeed. So here is the mechanic shop, and 2021, sure enough, she can absolutely be a mechanic. Let's come over here and see the Fletchery. And let's look. Nope, wrong one. Sorry guys. Let's manage workers. 2532, look at the creativity. Gosh, man. And the athletics. Good gracious. I don't know. I think I might want to just have her learn for now. Creativity and knowledge would be another cook. There's something else that needs creativity like that. There actually is. Let me see if I can find it right quick. Creativity and dexterity is the Fletcher. That's where we're at. I don't know. I'm going to have her live at where the university housing is, and we'll go from there. We already have a florist, and we'll see. Yeah. Dye shop owner? Oh. Dye shop owner. There it is. There it is. She's a dyer. A dye shop owner. Look at that. Was Millionaire the same as Minecolonies? Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. Millionaire, the villagers look like the Minecraft villagers, from what I gathered. I thought that's what they did. I might be wrong about that. There are aspects of it that are the same, but thank you. But I think that they're much more, like they get sick, they die, they get unhappy, things like that. I think Millionaire has much more of that than Minecolonies does. I don't think we can have her work here yet. Hold on for a second. Let's look here and let's look at this. I think it's going to say that she, no, it's she can't actually do anything. But now she's homeless. So, because it hasn't been researched yet. So we'll have to wait. You have a 1.7 instance that has Millionaire as a part of it. I've never played it. I don't know whether Vincentius gave it to me at one point to try Millionaire, but we found Minecolonies before that, before I actually got involved in it, but I don't remember. Yes, Jelly Bean, there's the person you should be asking, Mr. Villager, about Millionaire. So, yeah. And Jelly was asking if Millionaire and Minecolonies are the same, Mr. Villager. And let me I need to find her a house. So here it is. She's now another person who's working in this area right here. This area, who doesn't have a place to live. And I think that we might be able to put her up here. I'm not sure. There are two, so we could put her in with them, and that actually works for her. The dyer, this is actually a good location for her. And Oakley's okay. And yeah, there you go. Paloma is the cook. And there we go. So we have all of them. Perfect timing, Mr. Villager, coming in just at that point. Yeah, Minecolonies doesn't have a lot of lore. They leave it for you to do. We looked at him.
Is there a problem?
No. I'm just looking at what you're waiting for. But he is getting things. because he was waiting for something else before, and now he's waiting for this.
Is there a problem?
No, once again.
Oh, right away.
I'm just looking to see what's going to be delivered. There's some things he can't get, and that is the glass. We don't have a glass shop person. Let's come down here. I'm just going to look really carefully to see if they're still working. They can research something else. So I'm going up here, and Jesse is there. I'm not going to sleep, Jesse. I'm just going to change. And there we go. And there we are. You lived in Minecraft's Mesosocial age. You're pretty ancient. I think you are. As Jellybean is saying, she has it in a 7. And I remember 7. Now, when I was doing 7, we did Lord of the Rings. I liked Lord of the Rings as one of the places. Millionaire might have been something that Vincentius mentioned at the beginning, but yeah, interesting. There we go. Lionel,
it's a good day with you around.
Oh, you need tons of stone. Yeah, yay! And look, so both of those things got researched. So we now have, according to this, hold on. Thank you, Michael. And your team, including the kids. What do you need? And also something else down here. More books. Okay, those are the 2. And let's look in here and see what we have. We have paper, string, and we have glass. Let's see if now, if we want to, if we can get any of these started. Let's go to technology again. Let it grow. Ooh, that's right. We're supposed to be working on increasing the growing ability. There it is, bone meal. We would need bone meal again. Yay, Beatrix. That's wheat seeds. We have tons of wheat seeds, and that would give us 15% more. Yeah, let's get the wheat seeds. We can only do up to a 2, so let's request wheat. And there we are. Let's request 64. Request that. And that's one thing. Okay, and then let's come over here. I have to be careful about some of the things I have in my hand because I don't want them to go away. And let's come to here. And let's look. Technology. So we don't have the ability to do this right just yet, because look what it needs. It needs a mine level 4 and a university level 3. So we don't have either of those yet. So we can't do anywhere near that. This requires an apiary level 3 in order to get both kinds of honey at the same time. At the same time, I should say. Same time. And let's come down to here. And there's the string. And there's workers can learn 25% more with the sawmill.
Dum-de-dum-dum.
We needed a fisher. Ooh, okay. So we can't do that. We can do the workers can learn 25% more. And maybe we should do that. Huh. So I have a question, you guys. Do the people? No, sorry, Vincentius.
I'm Guy.
I know. Do the people in Millionaire look like Minecolonies people, or do they look like villagers? In the seven that you were playing, because I'm curious. I might know it if I recognize that. Cool. Okay. I can do that. This would be good. Brick speed. We still need a smeltery in order to do that.
They look like colonists. I want to say we haven't played.
Similar to Minecolonies, but pretty more simple. We did, Vincentius,
Yes,
because
we
when
watched.
she said the Aztec, I remember that.
We watched somebody.
Not so much watched. I think, remember that time when you were showing me some different ones, and there was that one that had all those different villages, but they had their own, like, culture, each one of them. Remember that? We weren't watching that. That was one you actually found. But there was something wrong, and I think what was wrong was it was 7, and we updated, and it didn't update.
Now they've actually updated. It's available for versions all the way up to 1.12.
12, wow. Yeah. The Mayans, I think so. I wouldn't be surprised. It was gorgeous. It was actually gorgeous. And I actually liked it. But they didn't. It's much more like what you're playing, Mr. Villager, where they didn't really care so much what you did as the player did. You know, they were living their own lives. They definitely were. Let's come here. Hitting iron. And those are block placement speeds. And, ooh, we can do that with diamonds. We can make the tools last longer. Vein mining. We just need 32 of any kind of iron ore. Ooh, we should try that. We do have a mine level 1. Let's ask for ore. Let's come here. Ore. There's iron ore. Let's ask for 64. Just in case. Ooh, we don't have it. Look at that. We actually don't have it, so we'll have to wait on that. You love the Byzantines? They're new. Oh, you did Norman. Byzantines, their new architecture and items. They even have religious schools, and their interiors are just wild. Also their ornaments. Interesting. So they're talking about Millionaire, but Millionaire only goes up to 12. And yeah. And there are tons of people who play older versions of Minecraft because of that. There are people who still play way older versions so that they can play Lord of the Rings. I don't know whether Lord of the Rings updated beyond 7 yet, but I can totally understand it if they get hooked on it in the same way I'm hooked on Minecolonies. I can totally understand that happening. You still have the mods from 7. And it's interesting with CurseForge the way it is now, it would seem that it would be much easier to have those kinds of mod packs where you have 7 and where you have different instances of Minecraft, because you certainly can do that on the launcher. You absolutely can do that on OBS, have different ones. So yeah, and that just sounds so cool. And you hear me talking, I have no idea what I'm talking about in relationship to you guys. You have way more knowledge about those kinds of things. And yeah. For insisting on older versions, yes. Yeah. Yeah, it's wonderful. It is. It's good. It's good to have variety. I'm going to look at something for a second. So I have a couple restaurants. Just one, actually. If I ended up trying it, I will need to throw, because there's tons of text that I'll want to read. Mojang was trying to forbid older versions, and the mod makers were relied upon for past releases. Yeah, in the beginning. Yeah, well, yeah. I think he was just concerned. He didn't want to have to keep them up. And I think maybe that's what it was. It's the thing with Minecolonies, where at a certain point, you're on your own. They're not saying they don't exist. They even have archives for the older versions. Yeah. What am I looking for? I came back here for something in regards to something, because I still have hearts. That's what it was, the restaurant. I want to see something with the restaurants. I think the couple of things that I have, I'm so glad you guys started talking about it. That's so cool. So we have this cavern style restaurant here. It's a level 1. It's one of the ones we're not going to be able to have them upgraded. I'm concerned that they would think that they could be outside to work on this and drown, because this is not made to be underwater. And it's the only reason why with these buildings I put in the building. But when I figure out what's going on with the flat world, and when I am able to get back to creating, I'm just going to go ahead and change this into an underwater base or Aquatica restaurant, meaning that it's going to have the color in stone, so that I'm not doing it, so that I don't have to do it. It's very fun to do it in the flatland. And so I like doing that. Let's look here. I still have a person who does not have a place to live. This mod was your inspiration and base for building and society formation for almost 5 years, as also it formed a little bit of your character and taught you a little history. Yeah. Or maybe 3, you can't remember anymore. But you're right about the fact that it was a cornerstone during your existence. I can imagine that. Did I look in this one? I did. I keep coming back. You know, I'm going to have to name these. I am going to have to name these apartment buildings. I definitely am. Let's go this way. There's an apartment building here. And let's look and see. This is probably just the one that I just looked at, but we'll look for a second. And this is 2 here. And this is the one that's not being worked on. That's 2-2. Hold on. Let's come here. What time? What? Look at what time it is, guys. Good gracious. Wow. Well, I'm actually glad that you had fun today. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. And yes, that was really fun talking about the good old days. It really was. And I do remember that. And that was really cool. Well, here we go, people. That was surprisingly 1 minute. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted to do. 1 minute, we had lots of time, and the next minute, it was gone. We got 2 kids. Wasn't that fun? Yay! Yay, Mr. That's wonderful. I'm so happy. That just makes me happy. Well, thank you. Thank you. And Jelly Bean, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Villager, both of you, for being in chat. It's made it a very enjoyable Monday for me, and I greatly appreciate it. And we've been listening to Drone Hand's smooth music. And we're going to listen to Vincentius Primus now. 3 more 3 lifetimes. I will be back on Wednesday and on Sunday. Those are going to be my streaming times for the rest of the year, and we'll see. So that's it for today. Yes, that is. Yes, you were right, Jelly. Thank you. Thank you so much. Obrigado, Mr. Villager. It's lovely to have both of you. And here we go. Bye for now, everyone. Bye for now.